Warning. This podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
Yo, I am Scoots Bronson.
I am S. Foster.
And this is the Viewers Anonymous podcast. What's going on with you, my guy?
Can't call it, man. Another day above ground, so I guess your boy can't complain, man. But how about yourself, man? How you feeling?
Man, I am feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Just a day in the life. I'm out here doing my thing, man. No complaints.
I ain't mad at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I survived the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't happy about it, but
I did.
You know
I died a little bit inside.
Oh, I'm hurting. I did it, man. Listen, I had to do an emergency pie. You know what I'm saying? Now I already know, but I kept saying, yo, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm
man,
hurt.
listen. I told you off air. Fuck Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you on the other side.
Yeah, fuck Patrick Mahomes. He had one fucking job. And that was to get rid, and Andy Reid too. Fuck him too. They had one job, and that was to get rid of the fucking Bengals, and they couldn't do it. Fuck them. Patrick Mahomes is not the biracial angel I thought he was.
Man, listen. Fuck Jimmy Garoppolo, man. But
I he requesting the trade right now.
Well, he ain't requesting the trade. They already nah. See, that ain't no. Look, you break up with me, so that means I'm breaking up with you first. Nah, They already broke up with you. Don't try to act like.
Yeah, when he threw that interception, that was it right there. There's a nigga. This is over.
Nah. I don't even think it was that. Like, look, I've been saying it on 4-3. I was like, yo, no matter if the 49ers won the Super Bowl or not, Jimmy G was gone.
You definitely said that.
He was gone regardless. But yeah, man. So I talked about some possibilities of what could happen with him and the 49ers future and all that type of shit. I did all that shit on 28 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Your boy could be coming home, man.
Hey, listen to the emergency episode 71. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I ain't even listen to it, and I already know what you on. Your boy could be coming home, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
He might not be wearing blue this time, but your boy could be coming home, man.
Hey, check out episode 71, man. You know what I'm saying? I went through it. So
where the fuck is Berkeley? Is that in the Bay?
No, Berkeley. It's in the Bay, but it's I think it's more kind of in the country. Like I don't think.
That might be close to the Bay, bro. Because you know who else went there?
Marshawn Lynch, yeah.
Yeah, and D-Jack.
Yeah, D-Jack went there. He missed Aaron Rodgers though by a year.
I know. I'm just saying though, but that mean, you know, that nigga might be. That might be a homecoming for your boy.
I'm just saying, man. Look, I spoke about it, man. I'm just saying.
Brighton, sunny San Fran, bro.
But this is the only thing.
He ain't got to play in the cold no more.
But I didn't say this on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But the one factor to throw in there, we know he ain't vaccinated.
Fuck all that. We don't care. We don't care.
No, it does matter. Because in San Francisco, technically the stadium is in Santa Clara, but
it's in California anyway. Though.
They got some strict rules. Like,
hey man, let me tell you something.
Really got some strict rules.
Let me tell you something. They're making an exception for Aaron Rodgers, bro. Trust and believe me when I tell you, it'll be an exception for Aaron Rodgers, bro.
I'm just saying, like, nah. I did say that's a possibility. You know, they got $12.7 million in salary cap, but you dump Jimmy, that's $24 million right there.
Hey, him and Debo can get paid. And what fun would he have with Debo Samuel?
And see, Nick Bosa getting a deal too. So,
for sure.
But you can restructure some shit, have some shit front heavy, some shit back heavy.
Hey, listen, I'm sure if Debo find out that Aaron Rodgers is coming, he'll save a few million, bro, just to get back to get that ring.
Hey, like I said on the pod, this would be the first time, because I don't remember how high that defense was, but this would be the first time Aaron Rodgers could have, because he's coming into an offense that was 7th in the league, and the defense was 3rd. This would be the first time he had anything that high on both sides of the ball.
That's what I'm saying. And get you a running back? Shit,
we already got one.
Get you another one.
But this is the thing, though.
Oh, never mind. Trey Sermon coming back.
But the person that is a free agent is Raheem Mostert. I don't know. Man. I think it really depends on the price for me. Yeah. Because for Elijah Mitchell to do what he did, like, he kind of, I would say he solidified his spot for the simple fact, like, most of you been hurt. Like, every year you've been a starter. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. Sorry to go down the football lane, y'all, but it's it was a heavy weekend, man, for both of us, man.
I mean,
both of us got disappointed.
Yeah, I've been getting disappointed out playoffs. Funny thing is, though, that's the perfect intro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what we'll be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Today's episode is brought to you by a small town called West Canaan, Texas.
West Canaan.
Yeah, West Canaan. Home of the Wolves?
I don't even know what the fuck they was. What was they?
I think there's the Wolves.
That might have been the Wolves. I mean, they had a wolf on their helmet.
Yeah. Well, brought to you by the Wolves. My man, what's his name? Ed Kilmer?
Bud Kilmer.
Bud Kilmer. You know what I'm saying? My man Bud Kilmer was out here, you know what I'm saying, looking for his 28th championship. And his star quarterback, Lance Harbor, went down. And, you know what I'm saying, the main man, Johnny Moxon, had to step up and take the shine. But if you don't know what movie we're talking about, and that sounds very unfamiliar to you, we are talking about one of the wildest football movies to ever be put on film. We're talking about Varsity Blues. Now, I gotta get this off my chest, bro.
What's up?
I want to say that so like, if you've never seen this movie before, right, and you don't know shit about high school football in small towns, you would say, oh, this is preposterous. This is crazy. There's no way that, you know what I'm saying, like, they getting, you know what I'm saying, and there's no way that they're this fucking famous in this small town. But I know better. I know way better. Listen, we have to do something. I texted you this earlier. We got to do something about high school football in small towns, bro. It's that right there lets you know it's out of hand. And I'm sure it done went tenfold now.
Oh,
bro. My nigga Mox, he went to the store. All my nigga wanted was a Diet Coke. The nigga got the register pulled out a 6-pack of Budweiser for this nigga, bro, for the freeski. My nigga just wanted an ice cold Coca-Cola and couldn't even get it.
I'm glad you brought that up. What if I really wanted that Coke, man?
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. These niggas was in high school, bro, living the fucking life. When I tell you that the shit that was going on in this small hick-ass town with these kids who, first and foremost, they done had they had grown-ass men playing these roles. None of them niggas looked like they was really in high school in real life. Them niggas actually looked like grown-ass men, especially James Vanderbeek.
Not all of them, man, because
Paul Walker looked like he could have been in high school.
Yeah, Paul Walker.
The black dude, though, come on, fam. Listen, he looked like he was in college.
Do you know he really played in the NFL? He played for the Kansas City Chiefs. They said that he was. You look at his bio. They said he was like highly recruited coming out of high school, and they said after college he played with the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, the real actor did. So I knew, like, you can look at the way he was running. When they really zoomed in on him in that last game,
yeah.
That dude looked like a real running back.
Well,
For
when
real.
he jumped over the dude that got hit by the block into the end zone, that's when I knew. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga, he must have really played before. James Vanderbeek, he looked like he played before.
Yeah, he do look like he
because his
played
throwing mechanics. Paul Walker though, nah, bro.
Yeah, Paul Walker didn't really play football.
You could tell. You could tell just by the way he throw. He looked like he just threw the ball around with his friends, but nah, like Vanderbeek looked like he really, you know what I'm saying, could throw the football.
I think that's why they rose was with the way it was, man. Because it was like Paul Walker. I don't think Paul Walker really had the. I mean, like, and that's another thing I told you. Like, for number one, when it comes to football movies, right? Like, we don't really get them like that anymore.
Right.
Like, this shit look like real. Like, it could be real football.
This shit was like into it,
and like they really taking hits. Like, I wish we could have spoke to fucking James Vanderbeek to be like, yo, like, how bruised up did you really get doing this shit? Because it looked like he really.
I would have asked James Vanderbeek, how did you let them write your character to where you could sit on the bench and hit the ref without seeing him, and hit the ref in the stomach without seeing him, sit down on point, but you get in the game and can barely make a fucking pass? Come on, bro. Like, nah
every pass he made, dude, he only had one bad game. That's what he was drunk. What you talking about?
I know. Nigga, if you could sit down and throw the ball like this and hit the ref in the stomach from all the way across, you ain't even really all the way across the field. You beyond that for real because you sitting on the bench. That nigga was on the sideline on the other side of the field, and he hit that nigga on the money. I don't give a fuck how drunk you are, Mox. Get your ass out there and you play fucking football. You let us down in that game, bro. But I'm going to be honest with you. I blame Miss Davis for that game.
Oh, yeah. Miss Davis, listen. All right, we really going there?
Yeah, for sure.
First of all, can you even imagine? Now, I might have had maybe 3 teachers where it's like that could have been a possibility, but all the rest of them, nah. Y'all shouldn't even think about going up in there. But I
had like 2 or 3 in high school that I could have seen. They wasn't my teachers, but they was teachers in the school or like they worked for the school. I could see it, you know, they could have got it off.
But yo, you just, and this is another thing, and this goes back to that small town thing you was talking about. Yo, they in the strip club. Everybody know who they are.
Facts.
Somebody now, y'all got free drinks all night. Knowing these motherfuckers 17, 18 years old. Knowing the drinking age is 21 and they get drinks all night. But this is my thing. I'm blaming the dude that owned the strip club. Nah. You know they got a big game tomorrow night.
Why is you Miss Davis?
Man, why is you serving these dudes all night knowing they got a game?
No, this is why I blame Miss Davis. Because they got in the huddle and Tweeter specifically said, plus I think Tweeter could have hit, by the way, but Tweeter specifically said, I can't stop thinking about Mrs. Davis's fat ass. And he jumped up in the air, and a few plays later, he had the ball on his hands and he couldn't grab it. He was so unfocused.
Yo, listen. He told Miss Davis, he said, I want you to know that I am 18 and I have had sex with other women. He said, he called it tropical. He said, I gave her 9.5 and still got wood. Hey, but this dude is wild, bud.
Yes, sir. My man Billy Bob said 10. 10.
Hey, Billy Bob was wilding. But yo, look, these small towns, yo, it's crazy. Like, I've never had a situation like that. Like, you know, I got some free shit here and there and stuff like that. But like, even just being out and just like people just recognizing you, like grown ass people coming up to you, like, oh man, you know, you had a great game. It's like, I don't even know you. Like, like you could become like not celebrity, like, but you know what I'm saying? But just recognizable where people just know who you are, and you just like, I don't even know you like that. And people coming up to you, giving you advice and all this type shit. But like, being in a small town, and I can't even imagine the magnitude of Texas, like being a star in a small town in Texas, because
Hey,
the
listen,
football down there is completely different. Completely different.
that's like the blood and soul of Texas, bro.
Like you take
Even
football away from
even though
Texas,
even though they don't have the best players come out of there, they definitely got the best programs.
uh, they're up there though.
I mean,
They're
that
up there,
yeah, they are, but the
but
best players always come out of Ohio.
we ain't even doing this.
I'm just being honest, bro. I'm being
No,
honest.
that's
I'm being honest.
definitely not true.
Huh?
Dude, I was gonna say shit that to me, the place that compete with them the most would be Florida.
That's recent.
Are you out your mind?
I'm dead ass serious. That's
Man,
recent.
you is crazy as
I'm
hell,
dead
man.
ass serious, bro.
Man, listen.
How
When
many
it
Heisman
comes
Trophy? How many Heisman Trophy winners Florida got?
well, out of the state of Florida, I don't know.
I'm talking. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about out of the state of Florida. I'm talking about Florida State, Florida.
No, no, that don't even matter because Jameis Winston got one, but he's from Alabama. I wasn't meaning it that way. I was meaning the state
No,
of
I'm just talking
Texas.
about the. I'm just talking about the schools.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking about. No, I
You
was
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about yeah. My bad. We got some.
Don't forget. Ohio has homegrown has the only 2-time back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner,
True. And what happened after that?
Troy Smith.
No, I'm talking about what happened to Archie Griffin after that.
Oh, I mean his career wasn't shit. I mean, I don't care about that part. I'm just talking about his accomplishments. I'm just saying, I don't care nothing about that.
Nah, but yeah, it's a wild dynamic, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was peculiar. Just, I mean, yeah, I mean, we could joke around and say, I mean, look, now Miss Davis does definitely play a factor,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just saying, and I think that the way that the owner was looking at it was like, I want y'all guys to have a good time. This is Lance Harbor first time, actually being out.
Well,
And
I'm sure he was just like, guys, we got Lance Harbor in the goddamn bar. You
that's
know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
They was excited just to have that.
Yeah, and I just think that he didn't look at it like, oh shit, y'all can go into this game hungover as hell and look and play like shit. But that also gave us probably like, I mean, Bud Kilmer was a complete asshole that was out for himself. But like that locker room scene though, I mean, when you
Which one?
16, after that game,
Oh, with Mox.
and he was like, man, when he called Mock's dad a no talented pussy, but at least he listened. Yo,
Mm-hmm. No,
listen.
fuck that. That nigga Mox's dad said I had to stand up to it, so he's gonna have to do it too.
Yeah.
Get out of here, loser.
Yo, see, and that's another thing. They go with these small towns, like these coaches that have been there and they coach the dads, and then the son comes to
Mm-hmm.
play for them. It's like
Mm-hmm.
when you have those coaches that's been there so long. We had something similar. We had Coach Holcomb. I told a story about Coach Holcomb, but he was never technically my head coach because my freshman year when I came in my freshman year, that his last year was my 8th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
So another coach took the head coaching job, but like he was like one of those guys who like been there since like the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And so he had coached. Well, I think no, the 80s. I'm sorry, the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
He coached the 80s because he was the coach because in South Carolina when they made it to where you had to play 15 games. My school is the first school to have an undefeated team in the state of South Carolina, 15-0. Like there was the 89 team. He was the coach then.
Okay.
And then they did it again in 94 and he was the coach. So he got the 2 state championships there. But like he was like that guy where like everybody revered him, everybody wanted to play for him. Like he was like our Bud Kimmer. Now, I mean, I had a couple of interactions with him, but the reason I was able to have interactions with him for the simple fact of I was on you know what I'm saying, the C team and the JV team my 7th and 8th grade year. So you still practicing with the varsity team and shit, or at least you're around it. So I was able to have interaction. Now he definitely wasn't no Bud Cameron. Bud Cameron was just, I mean, but he got the hardest line ever though. And I've been taking this line with me like throughout life. Since I heard this, I just been waiting to be able to say it. And I got one person I can say it about. And when he told when Mott shot the runner oop de oop.
Oh, you are the dumbest smart kid I've ever seen.
Yo, I take that line, man, and ran with it. But I'd be like, man, you the damn dumbest smart person I know. But like that is, man, listen, I fucking love that line. But then I hated Bud Cameron, yo.
Yeah.
Like everything about him, man, he was a complete piece of shit. Like for him to tell one of his players to go by my rules, or I can fuck with your transcripts and get your whole damn dip.
Bruh, first and foremost, bruh, let me tell you the most heartbreaking scene in that fucking movie is when my nigga Mox, bruh, was literally excited reading that fucking letter, bruh. This nigga got accepted to Brown, my nigga. Even his drunk ass mama knew what was going on. She sobered up real quick just to congratulate this nigga. Did this nigga daddy say, I want to talk to you about Gilroy? I said, oh, you's a fuck nigga, man. No wonder the coach was punking your goofy ass. Like, man, get your ass out of here. He deserved to get hit in the face with that football, bro.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
Deserved that shit.
And he tried to. I think now this is the one thing about parents, yo. In most cases, all parents like this, i.e. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders' dad always told him he wasn't that good. So it does happen in the other way. But you also have it to where a parent like mine, my dad was going around telling people I could guard Randy Moss. I had to tell my dad to chill out. So you got parents that ride for you.
See, you know what? You can't be mad at your dad because he could have got your ass in the league.
hey, he could have been.
LeVar Ball did it.
LeVar Ball before LeVar Ball, man.
I'm just saying, y'all could have been on First Take, all kind of shit.
My dad do not need to be on the First.
Or what was it then? Cold Pizza. Y'all could have been on Cold Pizza and shit.
Oh man, that's funny. That is so funny. Nah, everybody, look, I'm gonna keep my dad private. My dad be saying some wild shit, but
hey, LeVar Ball do too, man.
Yeah, he does. And that scene was heartbreaking for the simple fact of but Mox kind of made it worse when he was like, Gilroy, tell me who wins. And it's kind of like, don't be afraid of your damn opponent, man. But at the same time,
I don't think he was afraid of Gilroy. I think he was more so pissed off at his dad, though. Like, my nigga, I just got accepted into a fucking Ivy League college. This could set me up for fucking life. And they said a full fucking ride, bro.
Full ride, academic ride. And
nigga, to an Ivy League, this nigga ain't got to worry about shit. I mean, he gonna have problems paying them loans back, but he ain't got to worry about shit. He gonna be good.
Yeah. Man, yeah, that was bullshit, man. Because it's like, oh, well, I'm really happy about it, but I gotta talk to you about Gilroy. It's like, yo, all you can think about is this damn next high school game that I got.
But see, and I mean, but his dad was even under peer pressure about that shit though. That's the shit that was weird as fuck to me.
Yeah, like the whole town, like he got the damn cop guy going up to him, like, talking to him about Marx and going along with the plan. It's just like, the fuck, yo, this is high school football. Why are you so invested anyway? This is my child. Why are you so goddamn invested in a fucking high school?
That's what I said, bro. We got to do something about small towns and high school football, bro, because it's like, even the politics there was fucked up. This nigga, the sheriff was in there talking about, yeah, man, they put their wings on the door of their wangers on the door of the on the window. Yeah, at the Alano Club. The women's choir seen their wangers. So the dude was like, wangers at the Alano Club? That's no good. Coach sitting there, you know what I'm saying, looking at the newspaper like, hey, there's a problem with my boys. Nigga, the sheriff bitched up like, no,
they
bud,
just kids.
they're just kids. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm the sheriff. I will lock your goofy ass up. Yes, it's a big problem. You got some drunk ass, drug addict football players.
Yo, listen, they was at the damn one house that they do all their parties at, and the cop shows up. Tweeter got beer. Everybody got beer.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is what pissed me off about that scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the cops come up, and then he like, if it ain't Charlie Tweeter. So he gave him the whole Mount Me joke. He was like, you know what? He was like, make me feel bad. Now I'm gonna go home. And he was like, he said, you hurt my feelings. Now I'm gonna go home. And then it might have. I mean, you're a movie guy, so I'm pretty sure you heard it. But some people might have didn't catch it. But before he got in that cop car, the cop leaned over to somebody and said, "Where's Billy Bob?"
No, the cop that was talking to Tweeter asked about Billy Bob.
Yeah, and you know why? They asked about Billy Bob because he was the one who fell. Lance got hurt, so he wanted to go talk to him about fucking Lance, yo. It's like you got high school kids out here drinking. Oh, we just want to make sure y'all ain't gonna drink and drive. Are you fucking kidding me? These kids are kids. Ain't nobody at this bitch 21 except the one dude who graduated in the 80s. He still showed up to high school.
They should call it America's Funniest Home Videos of getting hit in the nuts. Yeah. That motherfucker deserved that shit.
He deserved that, man. Why
is you goddamn old to be out there trying to get some high school pussy?
I don't even think he was trying to get none, man. I think he was just there, yo.
Nah,
I think that he didn't get none back then. He wasn't getting none now.
Nah, my G. He wanted some high school pussy.
Oh, he wanted some. That didn't mean he was getting it.
He'd have found one in there. That nigga was a predator. I think that was to me, I think them hitting him in the nuts was the symbolism. Like, your drunk ass be at all these goddamn parties fucking on our girls, and you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, take your old ass home, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. But like, I was mad about that, man, because the thing about Billy Bob, like, this motherfucker got a concussion the game before.
Oh my goodness.
Clearly got a concussion. And so during this game, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting on the sideline with the oxygen. This dude can't
wobbling and shit when you walking. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, like y'all can't see this shit. And all you can say, but then also back to Bud Kilmer. That's what pissed me off about him. He kept ragging this dude about it. Every chance he got, he was digging into Billy Bob about how he got his star quarterback hurt. It's like, no, motherfucker, you got your star quarterback hurt.
Exactly.
This dude is 17, 18 years old, and all he wants to do is please you, knowing he wasn't in the right position to play. The only person that had any sense, or have sense, was Mox. But you also got to understand, when he scored that touchdown, when Lance scored that touchdown, and he put up the fingers, he was like, no, it's got to be true false. That ain't no true false. If he told you three and his two fingers up,
Billy Bob can't count. What the fuck are you talking about? That was obvious.
He probably could.
The motherfucker had 3 fingers. The motherfucker said 2. Nigga, you don't, when you go in concussion, you mean 6 or 9. You don't say less than. The motherfucker can't count. The fuck? This nigga got hit and lost his eyesight. Like, goddamn, fucking concussion, the nigga's blind.
But true. So it's like, yo, like, Mox was like, yo, if you can't go, Billy Bob, don't go. And he was like, he said, get your ass back on that bench. Hey, he was so dirty, man. You want to know, like, he's got to be, like, he's the coach that really say what's on his mind.
Oh,
you know how some coaches do not want to say, like, what they want to say? Like, Bud Kimmer said exactly what he meant. Like, to have the one-liners that he had in here, how he told him, you the dumbest damn smart kid I know. How he told Billy Bob on multiple occasions that you fat, you slow, and now all of a sudden you're lazy. It's like you don't tell kids that type shit. Like, I mean, yeah, you could be a realist, but it's just like it's to a certain point, especially the whole thing on like you cost me my perfect season. How does it feel? Like this one he told Billy Bob, he said, "Cry me a river, you fat fucking baby." My star quarterback is dragging his leg around because of you. It's like, no, your star quarterback is dragging his leg because of you. I didn't have the awareness to keep my ass out of this damn football game because you also got to understand this is 1999.
Mm-hmm.
So there aren't really. I mean, look, the NFL didn't acknowledge concussions till fucking what 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is still the age of 99. Yo, this was back when coaches would tell us, oh, y'all had a bad drive at practice. Y'all don't get no water. This
Right.
was a thing back then until Corey Stringer died.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When Corey Stringer died, that's when they was like, okay, we can't you can't have water punishment on y'all no more because this NFL guy fucking passed out and died on the practice field because he was dehydrated. So we're talking about 99. So if you feeling woozy and a coach tell you to get in the game and you 17, 18 years old, like, yeah, you're going to do what your coach says. All of that shit was Bud Kimmer's fault. And to sit there and make him feel bad about it over and over and over again, I'm surprised Billy Bob didn't fucking kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like kids nowadays, they probably would have killed themselves. You know, when you keep telling him over and over about how it's his fault and all this type shit. Yeah, man. Like Bud Kilmer, man, with his whole little getting his 23rd district championship and all this shit. But Mox made up a great point because like his whole thing was if they win that game with Bud Kimmer on the sideline, they're gonna revere him as the damn greatest coach to ever live.
Yeah.
And it's like he's like, nah, like the whole way they set that shit up was perfect. And then also I love how they put in there about Lance Harbor, you know what I'm saying, going to Florida State. Hey, but they killed me the way they kept saying Florida State, but but for them to be injecting him in his knee like that, this is a real thing. This is a real problem.
Yeah, this shit's still going on in the league today.
Yeah, and it's like when he tore his ACL, I guess that's what it ended up being. But like, because they didn't necessarily say ACL, but
nigga, no, he fucked his whole knee up.
Yeah, and he was like, there wasn't
Dude
even no
said it
cartilage.
wasn't. Yeah, dude said it wasn't nothing connected in that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, he was like, I'm surprised he ain't had no problem before. And he was like, oh, well, he never said anything to me about it. You just shot him up. You literally just shot this dude up.
When that nigga, no, let me tell you what was the worst part. When that nigga was asking Twitter for pain pills, bro.
Yo, Twitter said, yo, keep the bottle. I got more at home.
Bro, and that shit is heartbreaking, bro.
It is, man. And see, I was lucky and fortunate enough. Like, I never missed a start. I only missed maybe 2 practices the whole time I was in high school because my senior year, we just had this one dude, man. I liked his ambition. Like, he was the guy, he was never going to be a starter. He was never really going to play, but he wanted to get better. So every time we run individual drills, he always wanted to go against me. And I hated going against him because he was one of those dudes that's like, when they run, like his arms be flapping and like it's clumsy as hell. And so we running routes and he kicked me in the calf. And I got a Charlie horse. And I had a Charlie horse in my calf for 2 days, dude. I couldn't practice for 2 days because I had this knot in my calf. And I had to go to the damn listen. I was on that training table crying, my God. He had this thing, like this bar thing, and he was digging in it. Oh my God, but I was fortunate enough to never had to.
Let me tell you something about Charlie horses. I used to get them in high school too. I used to get them so bad, nigga, that shit used to wake me up out of my sleep. But I used to get mine in my thighs and my hamstrings.
Man, listen, it was crucial, but like, and like, I was just fortunate enough. Like, the only other problem I had was my groin used to get really tight, and I had a hip pointer, but it was never to the point of where I needed like pills or anything like that. But like, it's sad to sit there and watch it because see, look how early the habits can start.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They 16, 17, 18 years old.
And then on top of that, they drinking liquor and beer and shit all the time, bro.
Smoking.
Like, they goddamn livers was trash.
Dude, it was, yeah. I'm just, like, we was talking about this off air about like going back and watching these movies as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've been watching, look, Varsity Blues is one of my joints. Like I've been watching this movie for a long time, but it's just like your perspective changed because I
Mm-hmm.
remember seeing it in '99 and being like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be on varsity next year." Like this is what high school football is really gonna be like. Because I mean, even though I used to watch our high school game, but when I used to go to our high school games, like I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to a girl or something. Like I never like sat down and really like watched the game.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, even though I used to practice with these dudes, but like we didn't really go like full go because it's practice. So
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yo, but it's gonna be like this. And I was like, well, I don't even know, but I might want to reconsider. But it but we gotta get into the whole Wendell and Bud Cameron Motson thing because the thing about Wendell and it also pissed me off, but the reality of it is true. He was this black workhorse. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like this dude averaged 133 yards a game, and he only had 3 touchdowns because he broke for 20 each time. And then he knew every time we get in the red zone, he run a fullback dive or a sweep to a wide receiver, and it's just like this shit happens, yo. Like
For sure.
it happens where you will have the one black star running back, and it's like you got that racism that's in you, but it's just like I work them, but I just want to put them in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that, what I think what was great about the writing was the fact of you look at that team, ain't really no black dudes on that team, and for him
Yeah,
and his
it's true.
mom to have him go to Grambling, that makes sense.
That was big.
And I thought to put that in the script, I thought that was
Mm-hmm.
smart because I think he looked at it like, yo, I go to this all white school, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on an all white team. I'm gonna go play with these black dudes over there.
Yeah.
And I think that made sense to say that he was going to Grambling. So I thought that was a dope thing to put in there. But what I liked about Mox was Mox didn't give a shit. I think Mox was just one of those dudes that he seemed like that one cool quarterback. Because I think when I think the dynamic between Mox and really everybody on the team was different
Mm-hmm.
from Lance and everybody on the team. Because I think Lance didn't have the awareness that Moxon had. I don't know if it was because Moxon was able to sit back and observe. I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Apparently, Moxon was the goddamn Josh Allen of West Canaan, Texas.
He definitely was.
Dude,
listen,
that motherfucker was going, man.
Man, listen, they when they had zoomed the camera out and he had heard of that dude and he ran past the camera.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, James Vanderbeek a little fast, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit. But
bro, do you realize that James Vanderbeek played a fucking high school kid all throughout the 90s?
Dude, we ain't gonna do this, man. Because we know who did that shit for 3 decades.
A bunch of them.
Fredro Starr.
Nah, bro. No,
dude. Fredro Starr played in Sunset Park, dude, in like early 90s. And this dude was in Save the Last Dance as a high school student.
He was a high school kid in Moesha, wasn't he?
Yes.
Damn.
And then the dude that the light-skinned dude with the bald head, he was a high school student in Sunset Park, and then he came back and Coach Carter, he's still a high school student.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't gonna sit here and act
Worm, my man Worm.
Worm, man. So we ain't gonna act like
he looked like he was in high school though in Sunset Park.
Dude.
A little bit.
In Sunset Park, yes.
Yeah. Coach Carter, not so much.
Nah, not Coach Carter though.
They was definitely grown as fuck.
He had wrinkles around his eyes, man. Like, come on, man.
Like, bro, it was the same shit with Varsity Blues, bro. Like the only nigga that legit that you could probably believe looked like he was in high school was Billy Bob. No bullshit, bro.
I thought you were gonna say Lance.
But, fuck no.
Hey, bro.
Paul Walker looked like he was like a sophomore in college. Vanderbeek looked like he was in college. Wendell definitely looked like he was in college. That nigga looked like a fucking
He
college
was in
senior.
NFL.
Tweeter, let me see. No, Tweeter definitely got held back for sure. He looked like a fifth year high school student.
Hey, but you stupid, bro. Why you gonna do Tweeter like that?
Oh, we gotta talk about Darcy, bro.
Darcy, man. Hey, there's a lot of Darcys out here, man.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of Darcys out here.
Yeah,
Darcy's
man.
fucked up though.
Yo, she said, "No, thank you, Lance." After my nigga got injured, bro, and she was like, "I guess since this is a family issue, I can get going too." She chased my man Mox down, bro, and tried to woo that nigga in the car with the regular panties on.
Right when she just left the hospital,
bro.
She didn't waste no time.
Come on, man. Broke him and Julie up.
Didn't waste no time, my guy.
Oh, I got a question for you, right?
Okay.
Because to me, this was a very interesting dynamic. So do you think that Julie's beef with Mox once he became the starter was that he was changing, or was it the fact that he was now the star player and her brother wasn't anymore?
Man, that is a great question. Because I think it's a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard, because she's really put in a tough situation from the fact of like, I think that she knew that Mox didn't really love football like that. He just kind of played because his homies played, and he's just been playing. And then I think it was his homies, but also like I think his dad wouldn't let it go, so I think he just really kept playing.
Yeah, because he definitely told Kyle that you got to get off all this weirdo shit. You gonna start playing football.
Yeah, and
so we got to talk about Kyle too. That nigga was wild.
Yeah, he was wild, but he was being truthful when he said, "If you could nail Darcy, would you do it?" He put them condoms on it. I'll something like him.
Oh man. My nigga had on the suit and the bow tie at the convenience store, bro, with the glasses, man. That nigga Kyle was wilding, bro. That nigga started a cult. That nigga entered the movie tied to a cross. Yo, bro, they gotta keep an eye on that nigga, man. Dude was on another level, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, get back on track.
That nigga was different.
Oh man. Okay. So I think that she knew that he didn't really love football like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was difficult because your brother's a star, everybody love your brother, and now he steps in and there ain't no drop off. There's actually, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more than what Lance could do. He ended up being a hidden gem. You know what I'm saying? Sit behind the quarterback that's going to Florida State or whatever. And so I think the dynamic was it's hard for her to back then, knee injuries like that ended you.
Yeah.
I think if that happened today, I don't think it would have been that big of a deal because it'd be like, I mean, maybe Florida State would keep him, maybe not, but his career wouldn't be over. So I think that it wasn't that he necessarily changed. I just think that he was enjoying playing, and she's like, "Why are you happy playing when my brother is laid up getting surgeries and shit?" Which is kind of a selfish thing because it's like, if you get a chance to play, I think Mox enjoyed being on the field. He just never got any chances to be on the field. And you would hate, and look, he said it in the beginning when Kyle was like, "Yo, you think you'll play tonight?" And he was like, "Do I ever play?" And he was like, "Maybe Lance will get hurt." And he was like, for a man on the cross, I want you to pray for the health of Lance Harbor. I think Mox was just that. That's what I'm saying. To go back to the point I was saying earlier, for him to talk to Wendell and be like, "Yo, I'll get you in the end zone." He's like, "Fuck him, I'll get you in the end zone."
Right.
And for him to be like, yo, I changed some plays to get you in the end zone, that just shows you like Mox is like, yo, like I'm really looking out for my guys. And to fast forward back to this, it's like he loved Lance. Like Lance was his homeboy. But also, I'm gonna throw this question back at you. But how would you feel with if you Lance and this dude is dating your sister?
I mean,
Mox seemed like a good dude though. Like I don't think he was running games.
but see, that's what I'm saying. They all grew up together. So, like, to me, that's not weird.
True. Because even Darcy, he was like, yo, I've known you since elementary. I mean, ever since kindergarten.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it didn't seem weird, the fact. And then you got to remember, like, they was best fucking friends. So it wasn't like it was something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if they was, like, best friends but went to like different schools and you know what I'm saying, lived in different cities or different parts of town and shit like that. Like, nah, like nigga, they all grew up together. Like literally they all grew up together since they was kids. Like even with Billy Bob when he was shooting the trophies and he was talking about like, yo, remember that one time we won the championship, we played for the Steelers, and then you know what I'm saying, the only thing I can remember is just being yelled at. And like, you know what I'm saying, like just growing up like that.
That's another thing. I want to talk about that too, but after you answer my question, because I think that's something else that's big as well.
Yeah. But nah, I don't think it's weird for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything, I think that they were super cool with it only because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, the families was close and everything else. So like, you know what I'm saying? The dads grew up together, they grew up together, you know what I'm saying? So to them it was just like shit. That was, I guess, kind of expected, you know what I'm saying, a little bit.
So what about the question that you asked me about the whole dynamic between him?
I think it was more of her. I agree with you that it was both, but I think it was more of her brother being injured. You know what I'm saying? Like because him being a star quarterback and everything else. Because I remember when they was when he went to her job when she was at the restaurant and she was like you just something like a football player. He was like, I always been a football player. And she was like, no, you wasn't. That's why I liked you. You know what I'm saying? You just happen to play football. Yeah, you something different. You just happen to play football. Like, so, I mean, I think that kind of had a part to play in it. But just the fact that her brother, it was her brother that got injured. Like, I don't think she'd have gave a fuck if, you know what I'm saying, like him and Tweety was battling it out for wide receiver, and he ended up being the, you know what I'm saying, the wide receiver on the team. I don't think it would have been as big of an issue.
Yeah, I think I believe it was two things, man. I don't, and then because even when he got interviewed and he gave his interview and she was like, "Gee, heck," and she was like, "You even thank God and refer to yourself as one man." She was like, "You're a crazy superstar," and he was like, "It's a ride," and it was just weird, like that whole thing. And she's like, "Yo, I'm gonna go see Lance," but like even for him to go, like Lance told him at the strip club, he was like, "Yo, you was the only person to visit me in the hospital."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like this dude sat behind Lance probably his whole life, dude. Like, but when they showed the clip of them playing as kids, Mox was playing running back. But I think that he was probably always like a backup to him, but he also played other positions. But once they got in high school, he probably just sat behind Lance like the whole time. And I think that he was just like, well, I'm gonna focus on my academics. Like, I'm just gonna really be out here because Billy Bob's my boy, Tweety's my boy, Lance my boy. So this is the best way to hang out with them because I'm on a football team. But yeah, I think that because like I say, in 1999, man, you tear up your knee.
It's a wrap.
Back then, it was a wrap. And then remember, like Darcy was like, "Yo, he's probably gonna be a manager at Walmart and coach JV football." You know what I'm saying? She said JV because they like, "Yo, Bud Kimmer ain't going nowhere." So
apparently that motherfucker won't die no time soon.
Yeah, so like he's gonna coach JV because Bud Kimmer's gonna stay on the varsity. So it was just like Jules was not the all-time part though. To bring up that scene that you was talking about, and he said, he was like, she said, "So you telling me you never seen Darcy in her whipped cream bikini, and he was like, no. And she was like, fun, that's how they got Lance. He was like, are we together or what? And she was like, I don't think football players, all this type of shit. He said, Jules. She said, Box.
Yeah, man. I
Hey,
think
man,
I
that
think
shit
she
get me.
kind of, so I think she kind of took it a little hard on my nigga, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that, like, this nigga is finally in the position that, you know what I'm saying, he been looking for his whole fucking life. And you his fucking girlfriend. And the one person he looked to give him some fucking credit and to show him some love, and you can't even fucking do that. She was a piece of shit for that.
Yeah, but she also, the reason they even had that conversation is because she saw him and Darcy kissing in the hallway.
For
And I
sure,
think that
for sure.
she
But
knew,
even before that, she was still hating though.
she was hating, but like that turned the whole situation around. But the fact of seeing him in the hallway kissing Darcy, because she knew what Darcy was.
Mm-hmm.
But what kills me is, did she talk to Lance about it? Like, Lance, you know this girl is only on your dick because you going to Florida State. Like,
I'm sure Lance knew.
because it was just like, she seemed like she knew she was going to Tallahassee with him.
She
So it
definitely
was,
told him that she needed to be his wide receiver, whatever the fuck that meant. That was a weird ass way to say let's have sex, but yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't
I
like
didn't
that.
like that line at all.
Yeah, that was
Like,
trash.
bitch, don't use football innuendos. Talking about some ass, bro. That's not cool at all. That's a little weird.
Yeah, but to answer your question though, yo, man, there are some Darcys out here, yo.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
girls that are just attaching themselves to dudes and like
I
not
mean, we
really
see it
having,
on Instagram.
yeah. And I mean, and I think that what Mox told her, that was really the only thing he could tell her at that time. But just like, yo, like, you need to be focused on getting yourself out of here. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, you attach yourself
Mm-hmm.
to a man to get out of here. But this is the only part I didn't get. Maybe you can help me out with this. Because did you take, okay, yes or no answer, did you take the whole inviting him over thing? This would be the first time that he ever would have did anything with Darcy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when they was sitting there on the chair, he was like, damn. Because it sounded like he said meat, but he was like, you got me with the whipped cream thing every time. Or did he say you just getting people with the I couldn't, because it's like, obviously Lance told them and told his sister about the
Mm-hmm.
whipped cream bikini. But he was like, yo, you get me with the whipped cream thing,
I think he
bikini thing
said you
every time.
get him with the whipped cream thing every
Maybe
time.
he did say you get him.
Yeah.
But like, then that gets you thinking like, damn, like, I mean, did she do him with any, you know what I'm saying, receiver? You know what I'm saying? Running back? This is only the quarterbacks? You know what
I
I mean?
mean, she the head cheerleader, head cheerleader supposedly supposed to be with the star quarterback and blase fucking blah.
Yeah. So, but to bring up that point you made about Billy Bob, yo, like my first year of playing organized football, I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and look, it's a different time now. Like, a lot of these kids now, they don't understand. But the mental abuse that we was getting
Oh,
as
niggas had no
kids,
fucking idea.
I mean,
Niggas
kids,
had no
yo,
idea. Yo, excuse me, the realest scene in that movie is when Kilmer grabs Box by the face mask, and as he's talking to him, he yanking his shit. That's
yeah,
the realest scene in that movie,
yeah,
bro. I'm talking about from Pee Wee up. That's the realest fucking scene in that movie. I don't know how many times I done seen niggas and me personally get my fucking face mask yanked. Like, that's the realest fucking scene in the movie, bro.
yeah. And it happened to me, man. The coach spitting in your face and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yelling, smacking the shit out your helmet. Like, bro, I've been
Yeah.
there. I've been there.
And it's like, man, and then like it really had you thinking, like, cause like he was like, cause Mox was like, yeah, it was fun. He was like, no, it wasn't. He said, I just remember getting yelled at. You're too fat, Billy Bob. You're too dumb and slow. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you telling 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, this type of shit. And it's like,
I've
I
heard worse than
understand
that.
you. Yeah, but I understand you might be trying to encourage, but like like I wonder, do like some of these people look back at playing little league where you playing a sport and it's supposed to be fun,
Mm-hmm.
but you just remember getting yelled at and criticized until you know what I'm saying, until
It's
you
supposed to
do
be
right.
what?
Huh?
You said it's supposed to be what?
I thought it's supposed to be fun.
Nah, bro. What are you talking about?
Dude, listen.
Yo, listen. Okay. You said you started playing at 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so I started playing at 8. The first thing our coach told us, you're not here to have fun. You're here to win. Literally, nigga. The first thing the coach told us, bro. You're not here to have fun. You're here to win. I played for the Dayton Flames.
Dude,
until I got to I think it was middle school.
Dude, I played for the Grill Jets, my guy.
Okay then.
And I played and it's funny to think about the position because back then there wasn't no such thing as spread offenses. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
you had maybe 2 receivers and that was it in Little League back then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like, dude, I played fullback and defensive end, my guy. And
really?
and then the next year when I was 12, I played tight end and defensive end. Cause see, I was always
safety and cornerback.
Cause I was always pretty big for my age.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but then like my 7th grade year, like I said, I was on the C team. I was on ninth grade team, so I ended up they put me at receiver. But yeah, dude, they used to have me in the trenches, dude. Like I'm like, what the fuck?
And I take that back. I played nose guard too.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's just like to think about, like, I look at my body frame now and be like, yo, I play defensive end. But
nigga, the fact that I was on the line, dude, I was the smallest nigga on the team. Why was I at nose guard, bro? Literally.
Oh man. Nah, man, this movie is wild, man. And I think it has a lot of little gems in it, man. But I think it's also to this generation now. Like if I was to show this movie like to my kids now, like they wouldn't be able to relate to this shit at all because it's so different now. Like kids' sports is different now. A lot of shit ain't acceptable.
Participation trophies.
Yeah, like it is so different now. But at the same time, you also got to understand there was similar coaching like Bud Kilmer, but you got to understand like the shit that Bud Kilmer was doing and saying was very unacceptable. Like that's not how you be a coach. Because this dude start choking out his quarterback in the locker room. I guess
locker room, bro, and the whole squad had to get him off.
Like, but what I do like about that scene was the fact that they were willing to quit for the betterment of a player on their team, just so he wouldn't be in the same situation as Lance. Mm-hmm. I thought that part was dope because like how everybody would just like keep that needle out of his leg, you know, I'm done. And he was like, good, finally. He was like, Tweety take the snaps. And Tweety was like, nah, I'm out, coach. And he told him, yo, the only way we going back on that field is without you.
Yeah.
My man flipped out. But I thought it was dope how they rolled for Wendell because that's what I'm saying. Coaches can influence you to do shit where, cause like he was just like, oh, you'll be fine, Wendell. Everything will be good, man. Get this shot. You know what I'm saying? You go back out there. There's gonna be no issues. You ain't gonna feel no pain. But they ain't telling you, yo, the damages that's gonna happen to your leg.
It's gonna be way fucking worse.
Yeah, and I thought that was dope for them to ride for him the way that they did, and for Lance to not show any resentment because, dude, it could be a lot of situations where a person that had riding what they had riding, for him to not even want to be around the team, for him to not even want to fuck with Billy Bob no more.
Let's keep it 100, bro. That nigga wasn't losing a scholarship to fucking Florida State because he injured his fucking knee.
He might have.
More than likely, he probably wasn't even gonna play his freshman year.
This is true.
And he could have redshirted.
True. But I remember like when I was up at school, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had this dude, Andre Pope. I say his name. That dude was awesome. He was a running back and defensive back. He was from Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Full ride, Clemson. Senior year playoff game, tore his ACL. Clemson pulled. That's why he ended up being at Fairmont State. But this is the thing, though. My dude got faster and quicker there. This dude ran a 4.3. He was a corner. He was like 5. He was like 5'11", 6 foot, 215 at corner, running a 4.3. My guy, like
beast,
man. I mean, he was a beast. But like I say, like they pulled. But the thing is, like he could have. Even if he could have, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, I know they wasn't good back then. Go to Texas Tech. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have took you.
Man, listen. The motherfucker was all-state 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Back-to-back champion. Like, I'm sure he was Mr. Texas football or some shit. Yeah, whatever they had.
Somebody would have took him.
No, Florida State was going to take him. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, the way they set this movie up, they set it up to like you're injured, the Florida State shit is gone.
Yeah, no, that's not, bro. First off, he's a quarterback. So let's go ahead and just talk about quarterbacks, bro. Quarterbacks get special treatment. He's a quarterback. He could sit a year out, come back, redshirt him. He'll still be a freshman. We at least got 2-3 years of him. Go ahead, let him sit. It's not the NFL. We ain't looking for him to come in and make a difference like that.
Yeah. But they made it like disaster mode in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because even they said that at the end, he said Lance found his calling as a coach. And it's just like, so he just.
Well, with that injury that they was talking about, because the ref was like, shit. I mean, the doctor said shit. You know what I'm saying? He going to have to go through a series of surgeries. And then, you know what I'm saying? He may be able to learn to walk again, if not at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just meant that he was really fucked up, which I could see Dan them pulling out. But for something like, you know what I'm saying, what they tried to make it seem at first, like, I couldn't see Florida State or any college pulling out because of that. Like, that's just some shit that he could sit a year out, you know what I'm saying, rehab, get better, redshirt him, boom, and now we back in the game.
Yeah, true. But that scene was crazy, man. That scene was crazy for a coach to straight up start choking a play out, man, in front of everybody. And it was funny how the announcers was like, he said, a touchdown on the board and there's no Bud Kierman. I said, what happened? Did they hurt his feelings? Hey, nah, my all-time part though. He says, good gosh, I'm out of Joe Friday. Billy Bob. Hey, that announcer used to kill me, but hey, Gilroy was a beast, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
but if you pay attention, Gilroy was the black school.
Yeah. Was scared of him.
Yeah, I definitely paid attention to that one. Light skinned nigga breakdancing in the end zone. I said, oh yeah, that's the black school. I knew what Gilroy was.
Dude, I knew what Gilroy was before that when his dad said, you know, hey, look, I'm happy about Brown, but I gotta talk to you about Gilroy. I already knew right then and there. Oh yeah, this gotta be this gotta be the black school. Hey, this is the same way.
Everybody on the team was
every
single fucking player on the team was fast, bro.
Hey, everybody was, but
that shit was ridiculous.
Hey, the opening kickoff return, they ran that shit back.
Man, they was busting their ass. I don't give a fuck if they're sober. They was gonna get their ass busted by Gilroy regardless, bro. I'm telling you now.
Oh man, yo, this movie's wild, man.
For sure, bro. All right, man. Let's get in. Excuse me. Let's get into the Fire Flames, bro.
Let's do it.
Yoga fire, yoga flame.
All right, man. So, you up first?
All right, man. So, like I mentioned earlier, I thought this movie was pretty accurate, pretty realistic. I thought that was dope. We don't really have real football movies like that anymore. I thought that the gameplay was where it was at. Now, granted, there was a lot of diving. Oh man, did you see the amount of helmet on helmet hits?
Bro, it was.
Yo, it was the Wild Wild West back then. So I thought that was dope. I thought that was real. I like the story, realistic of it, of like Wendell being the only black dude there, going to Grambling, for Mox to be the backup, but he ended up really being a cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
Tweeter was, Tweeter was at practice, my guy, and looked down in his pants and said, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah. Tweeter was the man, boy. Tweeter was the man. I fuck with Tweeter. But fuck Bud Kimmer to the end of time. But you know what? I'm not gonna give it a perfect score, but I'm definitely gonna give it a 4.5, man. I've been fucking with Varsity Blues for a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I ain't gonna give it a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I'm giving it a 4. I'm definitely giving it a 4. I think that, you know what I'm saying, it had to be dramatized for the movie, of course. But I believe that a lot of the stuff in this movie, you know what I'm saying, was definitely true. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on. And then once again, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about Texas where football is religion. You know what I mean? We've had countless of movies about Texas football. We've had Varsity Blues, Friday Night Lights. You know what I'm saying? We've had a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Like we had a bunch of movies on them. So I mean, you could tell like down there, man, like especially with as many small towns as they have, like high school football is fucking king. So the cast was great. John Voight, man, shout out to him. That's my guy, father of Angelina Jolie. If y'all don't know who that is, James Vanderbeek. Everybody remembers him from Dawson's Creek. Young Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? Who else was in this joint? What was dude's name? Tweeter. Because he be in all the little movies too. He used to be in all the good movies too.
Well, James Cain's son, Scott Conn.
Yeah.
I said Kane.
Yeah, he was in it. Richard Lineback, he be in some movies. Amy Smart, Ollie Larder. You know what I'm saying? It was a. Mm-hmm.
You know, Billy Bob Ron Lester, he died, man, 2016.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said he battled with weight since he was 5 years old, man.
That's crazy.
They said when he was 30, he weighed 508 pounds.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, man, but you know what I'm saying? It was a great movie.
You know who name you forgot, but he didn't really get to talk much in it. Jamie Plemons. You know what that is? He was Tommy Harper.
Sound familiar.
He was your cop in he was the FBI agent in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. No, that wasn't.
Yes, it was.
There's no way.
That's him. That was him as a kid.
Damn, It is. Yep, that's crazy. That's what's up, man. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Now that I think back, yeah, that is him. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just good to see, you know what I'm saying, that kind of cast doing, you know what I'm saying, an amazing job that they did. I enjoyed the football scenes, the actual, you know what I'm saying, games. They looked as realistic as possible, especially for 1999. So yeah, I'm going 4. I'm going 4. I'm sorry, I'm about to say 4.5. I meant 4.
That's what's up, man. I ain't mad at it at all.
Yeah, man. Let's get into this coming soon.
So, let's go.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Oh shit, bro. You know that me and this nigga Jesse Plemons is the same age, bro?
Get out of here.
We'll both be 34 this year. That's crazy.
Man, bro. He looked 40-something in Judas and the Black Messiah.
He looked super fucked up. Yeah, I'm doing all right then. So, bro, niggas still think I'm in my 20s, bro. Man, listen, this next movie we got is about one of the greatest female MCs of all time. From the legendary Juice Crew, Miss Roxanne Shante. Um, legend has it that, you know what I'm saying, they used to take her, Biz Markie and them used to take her around the city of New York to battle one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying, freestyles off the top of the dome. And she got so good that they quit finding females to battle for her and start finding dudes. And she was tearing they asses up. Also legend has it that the song Roxanne is about her, which they said it wasn't, but she made a reply to it. You know what I'm saying? It was all in jest and fun. But you know what I'm saying? Just around the time of the birth of hip hop, she was one of the ones that was a part of, you know what I'm saying, the foundation of hip hop. That's what I like to call it. I like to call, you know what I'm saying, like the 70s, 80s, the foundation of hip hop. But she was with like Biz Markie, the Juice Crew, you know what I'm saying, around the time when KRS-One and, you know what I'm saying, and MC Shan and all them was around. Like, she got the chance to see all that. Like, she knew a lot of the guys that was, you know what I'm saying, rapping as well. So, like, they all kind of, in a weird way, came up together around that time. And I think it's just dope to be able to hear her story and see how she, you know what I'm saying, came up to be, you know what I'm saying, one of the dopest female MCs and dopest MCs to ever touch a microphone.
Yeah, man, coming out of the famous Queen Bridge, you know what I'm saying, being from the same neighborhood as a lot of those people, and how Nas confirmed the stories of how, you know, every time she would see Nas, would be like, "You got something for me today?" He was like, you know, because he told her he wanted to be a rapper, but he was like, he really blames Roxanne Shante for getting his rhymes together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she used to always be on him about being prepared, about having his rhymes together. And so, you know, we could kind of say, yo, Roxanne Shante might be, you know what I'm saying, a huge part of, I mean, he kind of said that. He was like, she's a huge part of me getting my rhymes together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but how she
it
used to
makes
be on.
sense. If you go back and listen to Illmatic, like, just the complexity of his bars and like his rhyme schemes, his cadences and his breath and all that shit, like, it makes sense because she was, if you know what I'm saying, like, she seemed like one of those artists. Like, to this day, she still can go. She got a radio show on Sirius XM on Rock the Bells. Like, she still can fucking go.
Listen, man, Roxanne Shante was Rhapsody before Rhapsody.
Nah.
I mean, Rhapsody's doper, but I'm just saying,
I think MC Light was Rhapsody before Rhapsody.
Oh, do you think it was Queen Latifah?
Nah, it was MC Light.
Okay. Well, we'll get more into it next week. Well, not next week.
MC Light had a smoother flow. You know what I'm saying? She had better cadences and all that, and she had bars on top of bars. So I think it was definitely MC Light. But we, you know, it's like you said, we'll get into it on Friday. So yeah, man, y'all get ready. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fun one, another fun one. And last but not least, man, fuck Bud Kilmer.
Man, you ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? To the day we die, and anybody like them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of dudes that create legends, but they also create thousands and destroy thousands as well.
Hey, but shout out to John Voight because he's good in them roles.
No, John Voight is the man.
He's great in those roles. He
I told you that's
very
my dude. Like no, for real. Like from Anaconda to fucking. To go to do a role like Anaconda, to then go do a role like this, and then to turn around and do a role like National fucking Treasure, bro.
Dude, you got to see him. I know you ain't with the show, but dude, in Ray Donovan, Mickey, he's the worst guy. Like, he's the worst dad ever, dude. Like, he is like, but he's great at playing like one of the assholes. Like, he's great at that.
He got great range, man. I fucks with John Voight heavy, bro. Like, John Voight is one of those guys, like, when you see him in it, you expect a certain caliber, you know what I'm saying, out of the film that he's in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, it's gonna be an interesting one, man. Make sure though, you guys follow us on the socials. at View Anon Pod on Instagram and Twitter, VA Pod Watch Group on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter at Scoots Bronson. And my profile just got accepted to take tips. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want to throw some change your brother way to put towards the podcast, feel free to go to my Twitter and donate. I also take crypto as well. I'm thinking we should get together, man, and do some podcast NFTs.
Cool. We can talk about it off air.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. We had to do like a special episode that you can, you know what I'm saying, get through NFTs. So, so we'll be working on something, man. What you got?
Yes, sir, man. Y'all can catch me at S.Foster8 on Instagram and Twitter, at 28 Minutes or Less Pod on IG. Like I said, all major platforms, man. Go check out the new episode that I put up, emergency episode 71 on the 49ers. And even the older episodes, man, the Ray Donovan Still Moving. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the Ozark episode. If you about to finish that up, go check it out. My thoughts on Ozark season 4, part 1. I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true, but I'm hearing March. I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. So go check out everything I got in the archives, man.
For sure, man, for sure. So yeah, that's all we got for right now. We'll be coming at you very soon again. Get ready. With that said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. We definitely appreciate the support as always. And like they say in Hollywood, man, that's a wrap.